doing some work on the Kronos XTR, and the Mama Monster 8S doesn't really fit in there very well. Actually, it pushes the side out, and the only real way to run the receiver cable without it interfering with anything is along the battery tray, and then it comes out right there. But it's definitely not long enough for it to reach the receiver. So if you're running this type of setup, you for sure are going to need an extension harness, just in case you want to pre-plan that. I don't really see any other way of running the wires without interfering with the drivetrain at all. So I figured this would be the cleanest way to do it. But like I said, you definitely need an extension harness for sure. I don't know if I'm going to keep the 8S in here for very long. I think the proper setup for this would probably be the regular Mamba Monster with maybe the 2200 kV setup. Probably be the way to go. That ESC is a little bit smaller and it would fit in there a lot better, but you'd still need the extension harness for sure. This isn't down yet, but you can see the marks on the side there trying to get this thing to go in there, and it's almost like a puzzle trying to get it to slide in. And you really got to watch the wires and try to push it down flush. It's not even sitting down flush again now. I'm going to have to fight with this again to get it down there. And the only way to really secure it would be, you could probably run some zip ties around it, but I'm going to put some double-sided tape on it. That'll work for now. Or I might just take it back out and just put the regular Mamba Monster in it, and not even try to run this on 8S. I really don't want to hack the side guard up just yet. Maybe later after it cracks, or I beat the crap out of this thing or something, maybe. And I'm going to try to run the 1520 1650 kV motor, so I don't have to notch the two little bolts there out of the way, because I know when you're running the big can or the 1717 size, you have to get rid of this for sure. So I think I'm going to stick to the small can size, the 15 series. And like I said, maybe later on, once it gets a little more abused, I might hack it up a little bit more and put the 1650 in it, because I think the 17 series motor is going to be more efficient just due to the can size, more surface area for cooling. So a quick update on the progress of the XTR. Kind of a pain in the butt, not gonna lie. Alright, so we made a little bit more progress. Got the servo installed, receiver box is all in, and I ended up, best thing I could think of is when I added the extension in, a little piece of double-sided tape, ran the extension underneath the front drive shaft, and then the signal wire, the extra wire that the castle comes with, is just double-sided tape there. So hopefully the tape holds and the wires don't go in the drive shaft and get all mangled up. But since I don't want to cut the the side bolts out of it here. I decided to put this guy in there. It's stock can size, just a little bit longer, so it should work out fine. So hopefully the next time you see it, it'll be all done, up, ready to go. After a bunch of trial and error, we finally got it ready to go. Man, it was a pain in the butt to get everything lined up and actually look half decent. Not seeing a bunch of wires everywhere and strewn over the drive shafts or into the gears or any of that other stuff. So hopefully tomorrow we'll go out and give her a test, and pretty sure this motor and ECU, or ESC, I don't know why I said ECU, motor and ESC, won't be in here very long. I think this is going to come out and we're going to put the regular Mamba Monster in it with a 2200 kV motor, because that's basically all the way maxed out on the motor mount, and it's got a 17 tooth pinion on it right now, so this might be a bit much for this. So in order to get the, depending on the temperatures, in order to get the speed up, we'd have to go to a higher kV, because we can't go to a bigger pinion at the moment. So it's all out of space in there, and it's really, really, really tight. So we'll see how it does. But like I said, it's probably only going to get a couple test runs, and then I'm sure it's going to get yanked apart again and yank all this stuff out. So, well, at least it's together and actually usable now. So we'll see what happens. All right.